Hi, my name is Julie, and I'm the girl with a brush. And we're back in my studio to make, create, and imagine a prompt for the Junk Journal January 2024 challenge. So if you're ready, go grab your brush. All right, we're at day 3 of Junk Journal January 2024. I will put the information in the description. And today's prompt is throwback. And what I have done actually is I have torn the side of the prompt page off. I made several copies of this because I was inspired by this. Put my ruler away. So you can put this down the side of a metal ruler and rip it. Ooh, that was pretty good. Usually when I try to rip that much that long, it doesn't work. It never rips where I want it to rip. So I'm going to go straight down here and decide what part of this I like. I think that part. And I'm going to grab my brush, and I'm using matte gel medium, my favorite adhesive. It sticks everything. Paper, fabric, washi tape, stickers. All of it. It sticks everything. Okay. The other thing about this challenge that is fantastic, and I hope that you will embrace this, is this is like a warm-up. So I don't necessarily, get really worried or really concerned about what I'm doing, because the prompt gives me inspiration. This little journal is, a nice size, and there's just no pressure. And, well, I should show this. So this is what I thought of when I thought of throwback. This is my baby. He's 23 now, but this is like my all-time favorite picture of him. He was about 8 weeks old, and I was a new mom, so I sat him up on this little white wicker chair on the front porch, and he just started slipping down. And I just kept taking photos, and on this one, he's like laying flat with his little head up, and it's my favorite. It also, taught me that, like, I was not going to get magazine quality photos of a baby. I think that all new parents learn that pretty quickly, because they don't sit still. They don't stay where you want them to do. I guess it was good. It was a good lesson. The sooner that you learn that they are not ever going to do what you want, the better. So he's got his own mind, and it's okay, because he turned out all right. So I just printed this on my printer. I do have a laser jet printer, and I know that does make a difference, because as you can see, I'm brushing all over it with the matte medium, and the ink isn't coming off. So that's really good. Now, this was made from a die, and I don't remember what it was called, but my lovely husband, who I mentioned is my editor and partner in crime, he cuts these for me because he loves using the die cutting machine. So I gave him a whole bunch of papers, and he cut a ton of them, and now I just grab them. And that's a really great way to do that, is to have things done like in multiples. But the really nice thing about this is you're going to see one of the reasons why I really love matte medium, because this has all of these like holes and openings, and this is the gel. Okay, if I just use the regular matte medium, it doesn't work as well. And I'm putting this on kind of thick, so hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna kind of turn, put it on kind of thick. I've sort of held it where I want it, because of course, you know, I like to make things harder for myself, and I put it across the fold of a page because of the journal size that I chose. But now I'm just going to kind of push it all down here very gently. And I have a lot on there. I know I have a lot on there. And some of you are probably a little horrified because I've got all that on there. And I'm going to even put more. But it dries clear, so you can put as much as you want. And because it's a gel and it's a little bit thicker, it holds all of these little pieces. I got a little bit of a bubble there. That's okay. And I can see where it has been. And that's really important. First of all, because if you haven't noticed, I tend to work kind of quickly. And I don't have time to lift up all these curlicues and make sure that I hit them all. And the other thing about it is that, again, this isn't going to be next to the Mona Lisa. This journal is for me. It makes me happy. So this is what I do that brings me a lot of joy. So there we go. We got a really soggy kid. And I've got him in there. This should be dry. Just going to tear that off. Okay. And I'm going to take one of these stickers. This one is like already cut in half, and I sort of love that it's already cut in half. I'm just gonna stick it right here. And I have some washi tape. I kind of feel like, you know, I needed a little more something. And, you know, there are lots of reasons why, like, you know, I like things in threes, and now we've got these three things, and we've got something in the corners, and, you know, it moves your eye around and all of that kind of thing. And I'm going to use this stamp. I really like this stamp. I might be stamping out of frame, but this isn't a how to stamp video, so it's okay. But I'm just gonna do the whole thing here. I just love this stamp. I'm gonna stamp it again down here. And, you know, honestly, I could do this all day long. I could just keep stamping. I'm gonna stamp this off somewhere else. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear this Throwback. I gotta clean it up a little. I'm gonna label the prompt there. I just printed an extra set of the prompts, and And I'm using that Stabilo, which is water soluble. And I've got enough matte medium in there that it's doing something a little grungy. And this is this picture. I do that all the time. I stick my finger in it when it's wet. If you do that, it's okay. This picture was summer of 2000. If we're going to have a throwback, we need to have a date. Summer of 2000. There we go. So, day 3 in the books. Thanks for joining me while we completed one of the prompts for the Junk Journal January 2024 challenge. We'll put that information down in the description so that you can grab the prompts and the ephemera. And I hope that you saw something that inspired you. And if you learned something or you were inspired by something, please like and subscribe this video. And now it's your turn, so go grab your brush.